A Guantanamo shock, the iPhone bumps Apple stock, and a big boat on top of a rock? Well, hi again, and good to see you. You came back. I'm Voice of America's Doug Bernard, and this is your Daily Download. Well, a special crime and punishment edition for you today, and we're starting off at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, where U.S. prosecutors have now been handed a major setback. Well, two of them, actually, as charges against two Guantanamo detainees were dismissed by two separate military judges. Army Colonel Peter Brownback's suspension of the U.S. case against Canadian national Omar Khadr stems in part from recent congressional action. Now, whatever its source, Khadr's family hailed the ruling.
Very happy. Very happy. Not expecting everything to change, but hopefully it's on the way to change.
Well, she may not want to hold her breath. The White House has already criticized the rulings, vowing to push forward with the Guantanamo tribunals. However, just where that push now goes legally remains unclear. Also unclear is the fate of two men being held in Trinidad on charges of plotting a terror attack against New York's JFK Airport. Now, 4 in total were charged in the alleged plan. 1 is in custody in the U.S., and the 4th remains at large. Lawyers for the 2 held in Trinidad say that they will fight extradition. Here in Washington, D.C., Louis Libby, former chief of staff to Vice President Dick Cheney, has been sentenced to 30 months in prison and a $250,000 fine on charges of obstruction of justice. His lawyers say he will appeal the ruling. And wrapping our theme here from news of consequence to the news that people are actually talking about, now, of course, we mean Hilton in the Huskow, Day 2. Hilton's lawyer said Paris was, quote, doing well after her first night in the L.A. County Jail, adding that she was using her prison time to reflect on how she could make the world a better place. Well, that's a relief. The pensive heiress is serving a 23-day sentence for ignoring her probation terms regarding a drunk driving conviction. Now, in the coming days, we promise to you that we will treat this story with the seriousness and solemnity that it deserves. Sorry.
Daily Download.
You remember when phones were actually used for, talking to people? Well, that is so 20th century. The geniuses at Apple Computer have announced that their long-awaited iPhone will go on sale on June 29. Now, it's sort of the Swiss Army knife of phones. With this little guy, you can play and download music, browse the web, watch videos, like ours, say. Oh, yeah, you can call people on it, too. Now, all of this doesn't come cheap. Expect the iPhone to set you back at least $600. And no Mac partisans weep. Tomorrow we'll be previewing the latest must-have from Microsoft. Well, that said, we do love hearing from you. Write to us now from a Mac or a PC at Daily Download, all one word, at voanews.com. Now, while we're at it, our website is free and open 24 hours a day as well. We're at www.voanews.com. There are rewards aplenty for you there, including our video of the day. Check it out.
Daily Download.
Well, with tensions rising ahead of this week's G8 meetings and the controversy over missiles threatening to overshadow the global climate change agenda, what's an environmentalist to do? Well, build a really big boat, of course. The funsters at Greenpeace have built a replica of Noah's Ark, all to raise awareness about global warming and its potential consequences. And being the sticklers for biblical accuracy they are, they put it on top of Mount Ararat, said by believers to be the actual resting spot of the Ark. Now, the Greenpeace ship is 32 feet by 13 feet by 13 feet. We'll leave you to convert that into cubits. And hey, there's some good news, too. Seats are still available. Well, that is your Daily Download for today. We've always got a seat for you here. Dogs and cats are welcome. I'm Doug Bernard. See you again tomorrow.